in the entrance, the hallway to the synagogue. And there was a brief pause in the gunfire, and then it resumed again. And this time the gunfire was towards the Kiddush hall next door where all the children were playing. So then there was another pause, and that's when we began to hear the cries of women and children screaming. And at this moment, I knew we were being under attack. It was an active shooter situation.
A student had filed a complaint against me. This came completely out of the blue. I was told that the class was canceled. I was told to leave immediately, not to have any contact with any students. I didn't get any explanation. I was simply banished.
My name's Joseph Cohen. I'm an Orthodox Jew from the United Kingdom. A man approached them screaming that they shouldn't speak to me because I was a Jew. He started saying that Jews are parasites, that the Holocaust never happened. Every insult you could imagine, he threw at us. He got angrier and angrier, and ultimately he swung at me. Unfortunately, he missed, but he did grab my phone and threw it to the ground in a fit of rage.
The Dyke March is a parade that's been held over 30 years. It laws itself as an inclusive space, and that's why I was proud to march in the parade for over 10 years. With my Jewish pride flag, volunteers and organizers of the Dyke March began to harass us and tell us that we had to put away our flags, that they were making people feel unsafe. They said that this is an Israeli flag, it's a sign of apartheid, it's a sign of racism, colonialism, and it's not welcomed in this space.
2016, I was invited to speak at University College London. About 300 students were protesting. They were calling for the death of Israel. A few protesters broke a window and opened and jumped into the room. We had to wait until 20 police officers from London came and rescued me and the students that came to listen to me from this violent mob.
I spent most of my life in hiding because my family was too fearful of me talking about my heritage. At one point it got out and I was chased home from school with kids throwing rocks and ice at me, hailing Hitler.
Yes, today in France you can get killed only because you are Jew.
Those are, of course, just a few examples of the anti-Semitism, the incidents happening all around the world, most of which we don't even hear about.